This video contains spoilers from the world and story of Subnautica Below Zero. Please beware. Good evening everybody and welcome to a new video. Now this one will actually be kind of broken into two separate parts. First, we're going to look at a few updates to the ice room that you guys have been pointing out in the comments, and that will mostly be in regards to its new animation. After that, I will very quickly go over some misconceptions that I made when discussing the new intro of the game and some things that I missed, just to make sure that there is no confusion about what the motivations of the character are, why they're on the planet, and how they're associated with Altera. So with that out of the way, strap yourself into an escape module, get ready to follow some falling meteors, and let's go. Alright everyone, hello and welcome back to the Iceworm debug area. And well, today we're going to, like I already mentioned, look at some new stuff that has been added to the Iceworm. And well, we'll see what that means for its lore in general and for how it's going to interact with the player. Now first of all, there's this one which I don't exactly understand. It just says knockback is here, and it does exactly what it's supposed to. It came as advertised, I can tell you that much. It just knocks you back, but it definitely tells us that whatever effect the Iceworm might have, maybe as it bumps into areas or it bumps into the surface, it will be able to knock the player back. And I'm sure that this will not only make the interactions harder, but also it once again just stands to the incredible strength of the Iceworm and the fact that it is actually able to just straight up push you off. That is quite incredible. Now I do believe we've seen most of this already, but just in case we didn't, I'm going to quickly make a round around the area. But of course there's one specifically that you guys have pointed out that I really want to check out. Oh god. Jesus. Okay, now they also have this. I think I've seen this one before, I just didn't know it gets activated here. Wow, that's terrifying. Okay. Go Iceworm, I guess. Well, regardless, it looks like the main thing is finally here, and that is the Snowstalker interaction. Now apparently, if we spawn a Snowstalker here, we should be able to see the Iceworm interacting and hunting as it would in its natural environment. So let's give it a shot. There's the Snowstalker. Oh, hi. Okay, there's the Snowstalker and the ice. What just happened? There it is. It gets tossed out and it gets eaten. Wow, that's interesting. Alright, so here we go. The Iceworm comes up. It catches it. Moves it around a bit. Tosses it high up into the air and then just straight up swallows the whole thing. Dang, that's crazy. Okay, I gotta see that again. Okay, here we go again. Okay, this is the one getting targeted next to my body. Oh, look at this one running away. Oh, they're both running away, I think. I mean, I'm not surprised. Dang. That is crazy and quite terrifying. And what's really interesting is that it doesn't even use the spike on its, well, skull to actually kill the Snowstalkers. It just straight up uses its mouth. It grabs it, tosses it around. It's actually, I would say it's a bit like some of the bigger lizards attacking and eating their prey when you look at how it acts. It seems as if though first it just tries to knock the prey out by kind of smashing around. Then it tosses it into the air and just swallows it whole without chewing or anything. I have to admit, that is quite crazy. But that is it for what is new with the Snowstalker, so now let's quickly jump into the other half of the video. Alright, so one of the main things I wanted to talk about are a few misconceptions that I made when I first looked at this new intro a few days ago. Just you know, giving it my first look and my first opinion. But unfortunately, in that time, there were a few things which I didn't exactly get quite right, so just to avoid confusion, I'm going to now clarify them. So supposedly, the stuff that wasn't exactly clear to me is that there are meant to be a lot more logs to actually check out and for me to look at, which should give a bit more background information and clarify what the first intro is actually about and what is kind of going on. So let's quickly go through those. So first we have a data download from Altera directly, and I think this one kind of explains the motivation of our protagonist now to actually go to the planet. Now this is a notice of death on behalf of the 4546B's robotics section leader Zeta Landon and Indra Cormac, the president of Altera Trans government, that unfortunately informs our protagonist that Samantha AU has supposedly died on planet 4546b as a result of injuries sustained in an accident from her own negligence. Now basically this probably gives us the main motivation for this character actually come to the planet because, well, I mean, we already know that Altera is a greedy company, and maybe our main protagonist has some reason to not believe what they're saying. Now we get into some personal data, and we have actually 5 calls to Sam. The first one is quite a short one and basically explains that Sam managed to get a mission that will be happening on 4546b, an extraplanetary mission. And this is clearly something she's been after in a long time. Now interestingly enough, the remaining calls only display very small bits of information, sometimes including messages like I love you, blame, or in the area of what happened. And I'm guessing these will get revealed as the story moves forward. Then we get a short message describing Sam's location, where the main thing to actually take away is that what our main protagonist does is still technically under Alteran ownership. So yes, we do work for Altera, however, as the next message called transport booking tells us, Robin arrived to this planet illegally, basically purchasing a ticket on what seems to be the black market. So that is the reason why she's trying to avoid Altera at the beginning of the game. Now basically, the last thing I want to talk about here, even though there are actually more logs, some about the company that Robin now works at and some background information there, but the main one is basically describing her departure from Earth, which kind of describes her saying apparently Sam caught something big, and so that would most likely be the reason why she's mistrusting Altera when they say that Sam mysteriously died as a result of her injuries. And one of the reasons why she presumably would actually go to the planet herself, because she believes that Sam must have found something that Altera is trying to keep away from everybody. But of course, the story is still in the very early stages, so I personally would still take everything we're seeing here with a grain of salt and kind of wait to see what stuff will get added later and how it will clear things up. But anyways, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick catch-up video on both what's new with the Ice Worm and just a bit of clarification regarding the intro of the game. If you liked it, maybe consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. All those would be very much appreciated. And if there's anything else that I missed or anything else that you're excited for in the new Subnautica story, please let me know down in the comments as well. I would very much like to read it. Now with that, I'm going to wish you all a beautiful rest of today, and I'll see you in whatever next video I make. Bye bye.